Alright, basically what you want to do is put all the keys on and roughly put them in the right direction, because you all want them to face pointing one way. So in this case there's just some that aren't facing the right direction. So once they're all pointing in one direction, you take the disc, and the way that you start, no matter what size you're doing or pattern, all of them are numbered, and the common denominator between every lug pattern is right here, whether it's a 8 lug, a 6 lug, or a 10 lug. So this drum right here is a 13, so go to the 13, and the first one you line up is always on the 13. And then what I do is I kind of angle it and go one by one to the next one. And then if you have one that's not necessarily lined up, don't pull up on it. Turn the key so it sits into the hole. And then this is a snare drum, so you have a little higher tension, so you want to, when all the keys are facing this way, you want to brace one hand on the drum and kind of pull on the disc each direction until the tension loosens up. And then once it's loose enough, it'll spin freely. And then you continue to spin until you feel everything, all the lugs get loose. And once they're loose, what you do is you pick it up. You pick it up by the rim. You keep your thumb on the disc, pick it up by the rim, and then you hold it like this. And when you set it down to change your head, you can either set it down straight, or you can set it down like that and everything stays in place. Then when you pick it back up, you make sure you hold the rim and everything in between the disc and the rim, keep the pressure there. And then to line it back up, what you want to do is get a couple of them lined up straight on top. And then once you have them lined in, you can let go with one hand. And then hold everything together to put the keys into place. Now if one key is a little bit off, what you do is you push up. Say one is down here like that. What you do is you push up. You never grab the key. Push up from the lug, and then everything should be set. And like right here, this one's down, so you pull up from the lug. And in order to get everything started on the same level, you take it back a half turn, so that way everything threads at the same point, and then you start to turn everything. Then you can go pretty much as fast as you want. And when the tension builds up, depending on what tension you go to, you get used to it with each drum. But on the snare drums, if you want to get the higher tension, like I showed when I was taking it off, is you brace your hand here when the keys are facing like that. You grab the disc and kind of keep pressure down on the disc so it doesn't slide up or anything. Keep pressure down on the disc and pull it. And then you get used to the tension that it gets to, and you can keep going till you get to whatever tension that you want. Then if you want to, you can fine tune. The keys are set into place, but the main important thing is when starting it and getting it going, you put the keys on, and if one's facing like this, just make sure they're all one direction. And in order to get the holes lined up with the correct lug pattern, always start from the numbered pattern. So this one's a 13 again, I'll show you. And then you just go around and always turn the key to make it fit in there instead of picking up the key. That'll keep it from going. And if you have one in the wrong hole, you just push it there. So that should help with everything. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call and I can make something another video pointing out exactly where you're having trouble with it.